I love living in New York City. I love my neighborhood and I love my neighbors too. The only thing is that sometimes, especially in the summertime, things can get a bit overwhelming. The sights, the sounds, especially the smells, things just get a little bit crazy in the summer. It feels like the entire city goes under construction. Orange cones, yellow tape. What I've decided to do is hit the road. I've packed up my family, loaded up the car, and I'm heading 90 miles north outside of New York City. It's a different world out there, and I'm planning on chopping samples and making beats all summer long here at Camp Chopping Samples. And welcome to Camp Chopping Samples. My name is Bird Boss. I've loaded up the KO2 completely full of samples, and my plan is to chop samples all summer long here live from camp. So without further ado, let's get it started. I've decided to take a little bit of a risk and pack lighter than I normally would. So I just have my main camera, I've got my sampler. I also have my Zoom R4 4-track recorder. It has a built-in microphone. Normally you're hearing me holding up a microphone, direct input audio, which I generally like. Here I'm using the built-in microphone. So let's see how it sounds, and we're just gonna go with it. So here we go. Okay, so here I have, I've got the KO2. I believe I already have a drum loop started on D. But let's erase that, let's start over. We have a sample. I'm gonna hit shift and sample to enter the chop mode, and I'm gonna quickly kind of just chop it out. That sounds pretty good. Let's lay some drums down so that we can start building this track. I think I just used that recently, but let's just use it again. I'm gonna go to shift chop. So here I'm gonna go to shift chop, and I'm listening in the drum break, and I'm kind of trying to tap a button for every sound. So for the kick, for the snare, for the hi-hat, for anything else that catches my ear. Kind of have to do it fast, but let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's make a 4-bar loop here. This snare has a hi-hat on the end of it, so I didn't want to cut that out. All right, good start. I just want to add another hi-hat. Just checking on my girl and my baby. I see a notification. Hey yo, shout out to Kev Lund, love from Colombia. How do you record the audio of the EP 133? How it calls the device you have beside the sampler, and what is its function? I'm gonna get back to you after I finish this vid, but all right, here we go. All right, we got a decent loop. All right, we've got a decent loop. Let's go back to our sample, which is on A. But yeah, I have the compressor on. So let's go to shift. Let's turn that down. All right, that's cool. That's definitely cool. I'm gonna erase that. We're gonna try to do that again a little bit better. I wanna see what the sample. I'm trying to figure out where do we go from here? Like, Okay, I got it. It's like 0468. You have to sometimes remember these sample chops almost like a luggage code or something. And now I'm gonna hit shift output, turn the compressor on. Then you're gonna adjust that to taste. Then you can hit effects and mess around. I'm gonna keep working on this, and I'll be working on all types of music all summer long here on Camp Chopping Samples. So with that said, my name is Bird Boss. There's nothing left to do but hit play. Peace.